It's starting. Hey guys, we are back. That didn't take long. Hell, that wasn't like pulling teeth or anything. That was pretty quick. And hey, what I'm going to do is I'm on Facebook, and like this version 2.2. This version update is only going to be for people that are on my Facebook channel. That's the only place I'm putting it. Now, once I release version 2.4 with the crop duster working, I will put it on Mod HUD and Mod Hoster and the Facebook. So right now, I'm going to put my my link to my Facebook channel. Go there, like my page, please. It really helps. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys would do that. There's my Facebook channel, or not channel, Facebook page. But like that, and that way you'll get alerts anytime I post something. You'll see it. If I go live, you'll see it. If you're subscribed to my channel here on YouTube, if you would, and like these videos, that really helps other people. It doesn't really help me. Liking the video just makes it easier to show up in searches for Google and YouTube. So if people are liking it, then YouTube and Google says, oh, that might be a pretty good video. Let's show that more in search engines. So it shows up more. So if people are looking for something like this, they'll find it easier. But it takes people like you to like the video. So I really appreciate it. Welcome back, Jeff, Tiger, Mark, and, well, Mark's with me here. So welcome back, guys. Okay.
I'm on your Facebook page, Pat.
Yeah? Okay, good.
I'm looking at it right now.
Excellent. Now that's where I'm going to be putting the link to Dropbox to download version 2.2 once we get done. Okay, so what was I doing? Okay, I changed the name to Wood Fabric. That's right. Now what I need to do is go out to far left field here on the northwest part of the map. If once Giants Editor catches up with... Here, wait a minute. Wait. Let me... no, since I already have this up, let me go over and stay focused and do what I was doing. Let me move this up a little bit so I can see my speed. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Now let's go out here to these other wood, these board factories, and switch those out. Now here's what I want to do. You see this right here? I'm going to click on that because I want to delete that. Because once I replace it, it's already going to be there because I'm replacing it with the wood fabric that already has it. So, wood chips out. I can get rid of that one and that one. I think those are the two for this one right here. Of course, I'll have to wait till GE catches up with me and then back up. Okay, so that should do it. Great. Okay, so those are the two that are not in a folder. If you look over here on the scene graph, it says Wood Factory In, or Wood Factory In, Wood Chips Out. So I'm going to delete both of those. Because you won't even know they're there. If I was to replace right now and not delete these, they would be under the other ground sign and you'd never know they're there, and they're taking up file space that don't need to be taken up. Hey Billy, welcome back, buddy.
Hey, Bill.
God, I can't believe I've only been live streaming for 3 minutes or 4 minutes. It seems like it's been like 2 hours. Wow. Okay, there we go. Now I can take this one and grab the name and replace it and then just change the name back, which is a lot faster than moving these ground signs around. So this is Wood Fabric 4. Okay, and then I'm going to copy this wood fabric 4 because that's the name of this one. Because once I replace it, it's just going to say wood fabric. And then load it and replace. And you'll see those ground signs pop up in front of the wood chips. Hey, how's Nick doing with his dad and all, Mark?
His dad had another readout, so he's back in hospital.
Damn. Amy, welcome back. Holy hell, where have you been? Oh, thank God you're back. I thought you just left me out here by myself with all these guys attacking me about nuts. Shit. What an honor. Thank you for coming back. I need all the backup I can get. See, where the hell did this go? It should have went right back to where I was. So let's see. There it is. You see where it says wood fabric? Same thing as earlier. I know this is repeating, but for those of you who may not have paid attention, if I keep that wood fabric, I'm going to get errors on it. So I got to change it back to wood fabric 4. No, oh hell, Jeff, I forgot all about that. God darn it. See, that's all, that right there, this is going to be Billy's fault. We're going to blame this shit on Billy, okay? Billy, man, look, you can't come in here with all these problems causing, it's Billy's fault. I got to redo that too, the textile factory. You know where I switched it over to cardboard? I forgot all about that. Damn it. Hell, maybe it would have been easier just to put the airport back. And the sign. But see, I still have the sign. I still have that cardboard sign, so I can just pull it from the other file and bring it over. So yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, so there's this one. Now let's go to 3. Let me close this out. See, now these have the ground signs. Billy, Billy, Billy. Man, I thought I had it all done at the textile factory, and here comes Billy, screwing it all up. Thank you, Billy. No Christmas card for him. Hell, he doesn't even get a Happy Meal this week, okay? And if he gets one, we keep the toy, all right?
Yeah, not even Christmas presents. So.
Well, no, that's a little harsh. That's harsh, man. You're cruel, man. Damn, Mark, why are you so violent? No Christmas presents. Hell, he didn't do that bad of a job. He just screwed up my textile factory, that's all. About $1.2 million to repair it, but that's okay. Give him Christmas presents.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hey, Dave with the hat! Man, you can come into TeamSpeak, buddy. You've got the link. We didn't change it on you, man. Okay, so let's replace this. Hey, guys, I wanted to ask y'all a question, and it just came to mind. I'm going to stop for a second. I need to talk to you. And this is serious. I really want everybody's input. And everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's watching, please, you know, all of you don't chat. I need all of you to chat. And what I'm about to talk to you about, I really need your response. I got 11 people. I'd like to hear 11 hell no's or hell yeses or something, okay? But this is Dave Rainicka's idea. And me and Dave Rainicka go back about 3 years. And we've worked together. We've laughed together. We've been pissed together. Well, no, actually, he watched me be pissed. I don't think he got pissed. But he came up with an idea for a channel for me. Because most of you know I was a police officer. And I was a cop in the state of Georgia for 17 years. And I've seen a lot of bad shit, some good stuff, heartwarming stuff. You know, people come together, meet Jesus type stuff. I've been a marriage counselor. I've been a police officer, EMT, first responder, all that. All wrapped up into being a police officer. Because being a police officer, you have to have many, many, many titles. Or you have to act like you do. Because when you go into a domestic, now you're a marriage counselor. So, here's the idea he has. You know, they have shows on TV, on Netflix, and other places, these cop shows. That, you know, like, I think he named one last night, Rookie. That's one. And then you've got the cops with the cams. You've got Cops. All these shows. And what he suggests for a channel, an idea for a channel for me, is to get those shows, edit down the videos of the show, and narrate. You know, because there's a lot of stuff on these shows. I watch them. And, for example, there's this one that's got this 18-year-old little brat, this little 18-year-old little girl. She's had too much to drink. She's with 3 of her friends in the car. They're hanging out in the car, but she's drunk. And the cops show up and she starts, you know, showing out. Well, in reality, that would not have happened. It wouldn't have went that far as it did in the cop show. The cops were only playing for the camera. And she didn't know the cameras were there until after she got out of the car. So she wasn't really trying to play for the camera. Maybe she did after she saw the cameras, but the cops were playing for the camera. They were drawing something out that shouldn't have been drawn out. It made it worse. Because in reality, that little bitch's face would have been in the concrete, and she'd have been seeing the road real close up as I'm putting these bracelets on her wrists. And these bracelets were not made for comfort. Okay? In reality, that's what would have happened. I'd have snatched her off the ground and put her in the back seat of my car, and we'd have went to jail. I'd have charged her with disorderly conduct, public intoxication, and anything else I found in that car. But no, that's not what they did. They drew it out so much that this little girl ended up kicking the officer between the legs and scratching him, and, you know, because they wanted to ride this thing out for the TV show. So what my part would be is to watch stuff like that and then kind of narrate on it. You know, that's not real. That would never happen in real life, and here's why. Or, hey, yeah, I've went through that before. This officer handled that beautifully. You know, that kind of thing. But that would be an idea for a YouTube channel. And I'd just take different shows, narrow it down to, like, I don't know, 15-minute increments, and do a 15-minute video of me narrating these different scenes. You know, they go into a domestic, and because not a lot of officers, let me tell you this, in my 17 years of experience, there is not but just a handful of officers here and there that actually know how to work a domestic. That's not something you can train on in police academy, because every domestic is different. Never is one the same. Of course, that goes with anything, I guess, but domestics are such a when you really have to handle that stuff with kid gloves, because you're in this man's house. You're in this woman's house. You got to respect that. And a lot of officers don't. They just go up the stairs and, hey, you shut up and you sit down, and you can't treat people like that. You're escalating the domestic. You're escalating the situation. So, anyway, and one thing you'll learn about me when I tell stories, and Dave Reinicka can attest to this because he's had to listen to a lot of my stories, but I'm very detailed about everything that I say, and I was trained that way. You know, when you go into a court of law, you're looking at 12 jurors, and I always wanted to take those, and this is how I was trained in Forsyth, Georgia. And Forsyth is the law enforcement training center. But you always want to take those jurors to the scene like they're sitting there reading a book. You know, when you read a book, you're almost there at the scene, at whatever you're reading. And that's when I tell what happened, when I'm going through, this is what my incident report said, this is what happened, this is, I always include details. If there's a bush there, I say that in my testimony. There, you know, I got out of my patrol unit, I took like 3 steps forward, and there's a small bush there with a little Tonka truck there, so I had to step over that. And at this time, I'm observing the scene. you know, I'm kind of securing the scene in my mind to see any threats to my right, to my left. And I also noticed to my right there's a golf club, an iron golf club sitting there that could be used as a weapon. So I put that in. And I'm telling the jurors this. So when I tell a story, I have to be detailed. I can't do it any other way. So that's the only downfall to me narrating these police shows, is I'm worried that it won't be 15 minutes, it'll turn into an hour, because I need to figure out a way how to draw back on the details and just say, look, that guy would have went to jail immediately. There wouldn't have been no where you coming from, where you going to, none of that. I mean, the guy saw the suspect with the drugs. Put him in the back of the patrol unit, then ask him questions. Because when you stand out in public, you're drawing a crowd. It escalates the situation. You get in, you get out. You want to ask them questions? Do that at the police station. Do that in the back of the patrol unit. So if anything goes wrong, you just get in the driver's seat and drive away. You don't have to try to load him in the patrol unit after everything is escalated. Pat, would you bring a lot of awareness to police officers and what they go through? Yeah, and I could do that too on this other channel. So my question is this. After all that bullshit I just said, what do you guys think? Do you think something like that would go over well? Would any of you come to the channel and subscribe and watch what I do and be interested in something like that? So just think about it and let me know, and because it is something I'm thinking about doing, because I do have a lot of experience. There's not too many things that I could see on that show that I haven't either been through, done that, bought the t-shirt. Well, actually, I didn't have the money to buy the t-shirt, but I have done that, been there. So, but it's just something I'm thinking about. It's a great idea from Dave with the hat on, which is Dave Rainica. And, you know, and I'm going to be my smart-ass self. I'm going to just tell the truth. I don't exaggerate anything. I just stick with the facts, and, you know. But I will tell you, because a lot of those police shows, I watch them, I'm like, that is such bullshit. There's no way he would get away with that bullshit. That's for the cameras. They're doing that for the cameras. So, because a lot of the stuff that happens on those shows are strictly for the cameras. Trust me, I've been to those scenes, not to that city or state, but I've been to those kind of situations. And I promise you, you get in, you get out. You don't sit there and escalate it by arguing with an 18-year-old little brat, a little millennial that should have the shit slapped out of her, and escalate it. Because they had a crowd going on then. Now you got all these witnesses and people watching and screaming and yelling, and they don't even know what's going on. The only thing they know is they're against the police officer because of all the negativity against police officers recently. So, you know, and then she starts screaming, oh, he grabbed me, he grabbed my butt, he's attacking me, rape. And then they're trying to put the handcuffs on her after they've been there for 15 minutes, and she's screaming rape. Well, that could have been avoided. All of that could have been avoided. So I could have been there and narrated that and shown you what I'm talking about and where it could have been avoided. And, you know, because these people you're watching on these shows, they may have 2 years experience tops. So they got a lot to learn, like I did at 2 years. I mean, all of us, you got a lot to learn when you're in law enforcement. But anyway, just think about it. Let me know if you guys would be interested in something like that. If you guys would subscribe to the channel. Tell your family, your friends, your girlfriend, your wife, or both. Tell both of them about it and see if they'd come over and watch it. It would be great having something that wasn't PC. What's PC? Like a PC? Okay, let's get back to what we were doing. Oh, hell, what was I doing? Okay. So did I change the name of this one? I don't think I did. I think I replaced it, but I don't think I ended up changing the name back. Nope, I did not. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot easier way to do it. Just fix one and then replace them with the others. Like the pallet factory, I'm going to be able to replace the second pallet factory with that first one, so it'll have the ground signs like it's supposed to.
Yep.
Go ahead. Okay, that was 4. This is 3. So let's change that back. Hey, darling, I think he was talking... Oh, he said it. Yeah. He was talking about politically correct. I know what he was saying when he said PC. I was just being a smart ass. But yeah, he's talking about being politically correct. And Amy, as hard as I try, I cannot be politically correct. I do not have a brain filter. Now, I do. It's just what I would call a delayed brain filter. Because I'll say something, even in the line of duty, even when I was on the scene of something. I'll say it. And then maybe an hour or so I'd think back, well, maybe I should have said it a different way. Maybe I shouldn't have said that at all. You know, so, yeah. But I call stupid, stupid. There's no other way to say it.
Hi, John Ness.
Huh?
John Ness just popped into TeamSpeak.
Who did?
John Ness.
Who's John Mass?
No, John Ness.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now we're going to replace this one so I don't have to do those signs. Let me get rid of these signs first because they're somewhere in the scene graph. Well, no, Amy, they are actual calls. They are actual incidences that are going on. They're actual, they're really at a scene in real life. So they're not, it's not really unbelievable, but it is, they do play for the cameras. That's what I don't like about them, is you don't play for the camera. You're a police officer. Just do it like you're supposed to do it. Don't escalate anything. So you get better ratings. Of course, I don't think the police officer's thinking about ratings. I just think they want to stay on camera as long as possible. But not all of them are like that now. I would just be straightforward. If I think they're playing for the camera and they shouldn't have handled that way, then I'll give my input. Which don't mean shit to anybody, but I'd give it anyway. So, I'm trying to highlight this ground sign. But I'm just real curious on how many people would be interested in something like that. Because I know there's... Dave Ranica brought up last night that there's a doctor, Dr. Dave, or what was it? Dr. something. And he does that for some of those doctor shows like... what is it? Hell, I forgot the shows, but... Okay, so here's the... Yeah, Dr. House. No, it's not Dr. House. It's Dr. something, but... See, there's the board. Wood factory in, wood chip out. So that would be the wood chip out over there at the other building.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, Dr. Mike, that's it. Dr. Mike does a lot of the stuff with... what's those shows he does, Dave? What's the name of those? Correct, Jeff. Exactly. And they do that so much. And I'm saying about 75% of it is they're making shit worse for the cameras. Okay, there's the board wood pallet, one that I needed. This one should be highlighted in here. Yep, that one is. Now, what's this wood factory? Let me go ahead and get rid of those two. Yeah, Scrubs and ER. He watches those and The Good Doctor, and he will narrate on it like, yeah, that doesn't really happen. You know, how she said, you know, get the IV and do this. So, no, that has nothing to do with that. And, you know, I watched a couple of them this morning just to kind of get an idea of what he's doing. And I could do it. But I don't really want to do it if it's not something that anybody would be entertained by or would watch, because that takes a lot of work to edit those videos down to 15 minutes and just go through, because you'll see me on the video. So basically up in the top right hand corner will be the actual show in a smaller screen, and then I'll be in the background, so you'll see me, and I'll tell you what's what. Of course, they are acting in those shows. If they didn't draw them out, it wouldn't be a show. Yeah, they wouldn't get any ratings, I guess. I guess that's what it's all about, is the ratings. Okay, so where did that other one go? Still waiting for GE to catch up. Come on, GE. You can do it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I got rid of those. But there was some more down here. I saw them. Let's see, is that inside the... Yeah, that's inside there. Let me close these up so I don't get them confused with anything else. Close this, this, and this. There's wood palette. So here's what I want to do. This palette production 2, I'm going to highlight that and replace it with the other one. And then, you know, after 2 or 3 episodes or 4 episodes, I can also go live and do a Q&A. You know, do some stuff on, you know, how to stay safe at the mall. And, you know, I've been through all that training. So, you can come on there and ask me questions, and I'll answer them live. I'm just curious on how something like that would go over with a smart ass like me. Okay, so I'm going to try to back up if GE will let me. There we go. Okay, so that's loaded on the production, palette production 2. But if you remember, I've already changed this one over here. So all I got to do, see that, and that other ground sign is already in the file in the scene graph. Yeah, thank you, Tiger. God dang, man, you should be my business manager. Hit the like button on this video, please. It really makes it easier for people to find the video in a search. Okay, so this is palette production, and I just need to put a 2. Okay, got it. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. When I go live, you'll get an alert. When I upload a video, you'll get an alert. You could give advice for new rookies. Oh, absolutely. But you know, here's the thing about new rookies, and this is not all new rookies, but I'm saying the majority of new rookies. They come out of police academy with a God complex, and it's hard to get through to them. I have trained many rookies as their FTO, which is a field training officer, and they learn this stuff in police academy that's not reality in the real world, but they don't understand that they don't know more than me. They don't understand that what you learned in the academy was book smart. Now you have to get street smart. And they can't they can't, see, I have a problem with English. It's not my first language. They just can't separate the two. It's like, oh, no. The instructors knew what they were talking about in police academy. So, but what you learned there was just to get through the academy. Now you got to learn what to do on the streets in real life. So the majority of rookies, you can't give them advice. You can't, it's something they have to learn on their own after their 2nd year. They start figuring it out. Once they lose the God complex, once they start treating people like people and not, I'm God, you're not, I've got a gun, I've got a badge, screw you, I'll take you to jail. Once you get through that mentality, then you can teach them. Oh, yeah. I'll shut up. Let's do Farming Simulator, guys. I'm sorry. Holy shit. This is all Dave Ranica's fault now. Billy is not going to be accused of this one. It's not Billy's fault this time. So, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to load this palette factory on the replace menu. Okay, let's load that and replace. And if you're ever out, I'll just say this, and I'm going to shut up about it. But if you're ever out and you're pulled over by a police officer, or you see two police officers talking, and you're there, if you ever hear anybody say deputy dog, they're talking about a rookie. That's what we call the rookies, little deputy dogs. Okay, so now we need to go back out here and change the name of that palette production to number 2. So it won't start throwing up errors on us. Now see, Paul, a lot of officers get a bad rap because of the dumbasses. You get these people with a God complex, and they give us all a bad name. And trust me, good officers hate those kind of people. They hate that God complex. And you know, I was very, very, very fortunate that I grew up in a law enforcement family. My grandfather was a sheriff. My dad was a deputy sheriff. My uncle was a deputy sheriff. So as I'm growing up, my family's in law enforcement. So I never went into it. When I got into police academy, I knew the drill. I knew that this was just for the textbooks and not reality. My dad told me that. I grew up with that. I was riding with my father during the summer and Christmas breaks, Easter breaks, all that at 9 and 10, 11, 12, 13. You know, my whole life I was in a patrol unit riding with my father and my uncle. I never did get to ride with my grandfather, but so that was the deal. I mean, I was out there in it as a child. So I was raised in it. I never had that God complex. I never came out of police academy thinking I'm better than anybody, or I got a badge and a gun and oh my God. And you know, I still had a lot to learn, trust me. You don't learn stuff until you've worked the case, and until you've been to that domestic call, and you've been to that robbery, and you've been to that old woman's house at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you go in there and her face is all busted up because somebody broke in her back window and beat the hell out of her with a damn cane. Been there, done that. And you're trying to stop the bleeding from her right above her, between her eyes and her forehead, because the gash is so big. You can't teach that. So it's just real hard to deal with somebody with a God complex. But it's those people with the God complex that makes it hard on all of us police officers. I'm telling you, most of us are just good where they're trying to help. I mean, it's our job, and we're passionate about it. I was passionate. I loved being a cop. I couldn't wait to get in uniform and get back out there. So don't let these little pieces of shit out there with a God complex that haven't learned how to walk yet. They're still crawling, but they think they can run. Don't let them reflect your attitude on all police officers, because the majority of police officers are wonderful, wonderful people that are out there trying to help. So, but all most people remember is the negative assholes that want to have a God complex and treat you like shit. So, please don't fall into that trap. Oh wait, did I do this? I don't. Okay, I did. Yeah. See, I'm talking about something else and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, I needed to change the this production to number 2. Absolutely, Jeff. Every time is different. Okay, yep, that's the right one. I need to just add a 2 at the end of this so it don't throw up errors. And I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, number 2. Okay, so I think that's got it done. We did the 2 out there. This, I didn't have to do anything with the cardboard factory. Yeah, I put that in, so all the ground signs are right where I need them. But I'm going to go through this scene graph real quick, because I could have swore I saw more than what should have been there. Meaning, ground signs is what I'm talking about. No, I guess that's it. And let me tell you why that is, Paul. State troopers versus deputy sheriffs. Because in most states, not all, and I can't tell you which ones do and which ones don't. I know Georgia does, and I know Tennessee does. I know Texas does, and I know Louisiana does. But to be a state trooper, you have to have 5 years of law enforcement experience. In other words, you have to be mandated. You have to have your post-certification for at least 5 years. And you have to be mandated by a department for that time. In other words, hired with the department and actually doing the job. So you have to have 5 years of experience to be a state trooper in most states. That's the difference. You don't have any rookies as a state trooper. Now, there's some states that will take them right out of freaking high school and put them in trooper school. And I think Massachusetts is one. Because they're hurting so bad in, not Missouri, Michigan, they take them right out of college and right out of high school and send them through trooper school. But there's other states that allow them to come right out of school and right into trooper school. But most states is a 5-year experience before you can go to trooper school. So that's why the troopers are cool, because they don't have a God complex. They've seen enough. They've seen enough dead bodies. They've worked enough accidents where this guy went through a windshield and his brain's laying in the back of a pickup truck bed. I mean, you see stuff like that. I tell you what, it makes you realize, you know, I don't know everything, and life is precious. So, and the rookies haven't experienced that yet. Okay, now, I remember this one I have to put in. For some reason, this was not in the folder. Oh, man. Being a Texas Ranger, holy hell. Now, you know, after my injury, and I went through 4 surgeries after I got injured and taken out of law enforcement, I was offered a job to be a Border Patrol officer. And had I gotten the medical hold taken off my post-certification, because you have to have 5 years experience in law enforcement to be a Border Patrol agent, or used to. This is going back, but used to have 5 years. I don't know if that's still the way it is now. But yeah, I was going to be a Border Patrol agent. Absolutely. But I couldn't because, you know, I had a medical hold on my post-certification, so. But yeah, Texas Rangers, oh my God, man, they're like the elite, man. They are the elite. I don't think that I would have been good enough to even pass to get through the hiring process to be a Texas Ranger. Because I think with the Texas Ranger, you got to be like 6 foot tall and bulletproof. Because these guys are like oak trees and pine trees. You know, and I'm one of the little twigs on that tree. You know, at 5'6", 118 pounds. I don't know. I mean, I think they have a height and weight requirement or something. Because these guys are huge. So, let's see. Let's take this out right there and put it in the scene graph folder. Why is our likes going down? I don't know. They're going down? People are not liking the video? Is that what you're saying? They're disliking the video?
You've got like 7 dislikes and about 5 likes so far.
Wow. Why would somebody do 7 dislikes? That's crazy. What did I say? What did I do wrong? Like it, don't like it, hate it. Up to you guys, man. Okay, so let's get rid of all this stuff. I guess they, you know, the reason they're disliking it is because I got off topic. I'm talking about law enforcement. We're supposed to be talking about this map.
Probably, I'm not sure. I just give you another like, so you've got like 7 likes and 7 dislikes.
Wow, that's crazy. Damn. But I'm sure that's what it was. They came here to see see stuff about the map, and I'm talking bullshit about law enforcement. Sorry about that, guys. Damn, 7 and 7. Thank you, Mark.
No problem.
See, let's put this under visual effect. I am almost positive that's what it was. I mean, you come here to see a stuff about a map, and the guy's talking about law enforcement, you know, they're gonna not like the video. Of course, you know me, I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube, and I've never disliked one of them. If I don't like it, I don't do anything. I just click out of the video. I would never have clicked on dislike. Now, if I like the video, I'll click on the like. Because I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to, just my opinion, say, oh, I don't like that video, I'm going to click on the, you know, dislike. I just close out the video. But that's me. You know, what the hell. I think the dislike started when I started talking about the other channel. Because I don't think any of my other videos has a dislike to them. They got some of the likes, but no dislikes. So that's what it's got to be. It's all Dave Ranica's fault. Dave with the hat on. It's his fault. He started it. Maybe put that there. So yeah, it did start as soon as I started talking about the other channel. Damn. I'd rather him just made a comment saying shut up about the other channel and talk about the map. Okay, so there we go, good. So let's rotate this around to, is it 90? Nope. It's 90. Now let's see if it's floating in the air. There we go. And let's look at, see if it's lined up or not. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so that one's done. Close that out. I could have swore there was a couple of more signs, ground signs that, see, there's signs. That's okay. See, all these signs, none of these signs here, he just put them under signs. They're not in the actual folder. That's okay. Coordinates, what's that? I don't remember putting that there. What the heck is that? And this right here that I'm looking at is stuff that I've done. on the map. Let me see what this coordinate is real quick. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate you, buddy. Amy, I've got a cup right now, but I'm going to have to refill it. It's kind of getting old and cold. So, but I appreciate you looking out for me. I know I can't make everybody happy, but damn, Paul, 7 people pissed off? That's a lot. When I've only got 12 people watching. That's over 50% of the people watching are pissed and don't like the video. It's all Dave Ranica's fault. I just want to repeat that over and over and over. Okay, I need to see what this coordinates is. Looks like it's something to do with this Jack Daniels sign. What is that? What the heck? Pig food? Where did this come from? Okay, so let me see if that's supposed to be over here at the because I know there's a pig food sign right in here. Huh. So that shouldn't be there. That just kind of, I didn't put it there. It just kind of showed up. Which happens with GE. You know, it's got so many little hiccups in it. Yeah, I agree, Paul. Just haters. I don't... Wow. Still can't believe I've got 7 dislikes on this damn video. Hey, did I tell you guys it was Dave Ranica's fault? Where is Dave? He didn't come into the chat, did he? Is Dave in TeamSpeak? Dave! Damn, I can't even give him shit now. Okay, so there's that. It's gone. So let me look. I'm looking for these ground signs that should not be just in the scene graph all by itself. I think I've squashed most of them. Wooden bridge. Oh, okay, I know what that is. Tomatoes? Why is tomatoes out here in the middle of nowhere? That would have to be for the Campbells. But why is it? No, I put it in the Campbells. What's this tomatoes for? I'm just curious, guys. Just looking. I just like everything to be organized on this scene graph. Which when I first started, I didn't know how to do that or how important it was to me to make sure everything's organized. So in the beginning, I wasn't organizing anything. I had to go back several times and put stuff in the right place. Okay, tomatoes over here. What? Why would there be a tomato? Oh, okay, these tomatoes. Okay, got it. Okay. Mansion, map trees, lights, railroad single crossing, Saddlemaster, ghost lights, fabric. I'm just looking over here on the left hand side, guys, at the scene graph. Seed store, wood fabric 2, fertilizer store, wood fabric 2. Okay, yeah, that's the second. Got it. Mods? I don't remember seeing that either. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My mother showed up.
Hey, back. How are you?
Hey, Mike.
I'm doing good.
I'm just going through looking for ground signs that should be in a file. wood fabric 3, fabric 4, signs, barns, lights, racks, Kroger's. Now see, I did Kroger's, Bilo, Publix, Logistics Center, tank cream. Now see, even these solar panels here should be in the Logistics Center. I think that's what it is. It's the solar panels on the Logistics Center, I believe. But I'm not going to mess with those. No, Tiger, I've got to go. Once I'm done here, I've still got to go and try to fix those warnings. And if I can't fix them, I'm just going to leave them because it's not going to. It's just a warning. It's not an error. But what I want to do is, yeah, that's what it is I'm going to delete the police station. Well, first I'm going to back up the map, and then I'm going to delete the police station and see if the error or the warning still comes up in the log. And if it does, then I'll bring the backup map back in and delete the fire station and see if the warning stays in there, and then I can narrow it down that way to see if it's the fire station or the police station, and which fire station or police station it is. So there's a chicken coop, wood crusher, liquid sales. Now what's the liquid sales for? That should be in a file. Input liquids, digest state. All those should be. That's going to be at the BGA. I bet you it's going to be at the BGA. Let's see if I won. Okay, liquid sales. Let's look at the BGA. No, it's not. It's way over here. Oh, that's the other one. Okay. Okay, I can see why he'd put that there. But why wouldn't it be here in this? Should be right here in liquid manure sales. Isn't that liquid manure? Yeah. Hey, can somebody pull Dave Rainica down into number 7? He's in TeamSpeak. He just needs somebody to bring him down to where we are.
User left was moved to your channel.
Hey, Dave.
User joined your
Hey,
channel.
buddy.
Hey, what?
Jeff, what are you saying? Can you watch me do what? Everything I'm doing, I'm going to do on the live stream. So yeah, you can watch whatever it is.
Now, do I have to go through this every time I join?
Yeah, somebody's got to bring you down.
Right.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Hell, I told everybody about your ID and I got 7 dislikes on the video. What the hell?
Just nice. Just nice. What the hell?
I don't know. I got 7 dislikes on this video because I guess my idea is I wasn't talking about the map. I was talking about law enforcement, and people came in and disliked the video because I was off topic. Okay, so there we go. Let's put it right
Well,
there.
they just fixed it, and I have no idea.
Yeah. Just like I think it was Andy said, you can't make everybody happy.
Yeah, we can't deal with rejection now.
I was just wanting some feedback on the idea of what we were talking about last night. Before I start putting a lot of effort, I'd like to talk to the ones that are already following me. They already know I'm a smart ass. So if they would come and watch it, then it's worth doing. If they wouldn't, then it's like, well, you know, it's maybe not worth doing then.
I'll give you another like.
Huh?
Give you another like so you can do like.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I think Amy gave it a like too, and it moved it up to 8. 8 and 7 now.
Now there's 9.
Now there's 9? Okay, good. Okay, so let's bring that here.
Well, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing something right.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Amen.
And you know what, guys, it could be this. They just realized I used to be a police officer, so they're like, screw that guy. I hate cops. Let's dislike this hell video. Huh?
I said, you as a cop, I'm going to dislike it now.
Yep. It's your fault I'm not a multi-millionaire drug seller. Dang it. I hate cops.
Hate it. Hate is cool. They want the expression back.
Yep, everybody hates cops until they need one. Somebody breaking in their damn house at 3 o'clock in the morning, guess who they're? 911.
Not me. I'm dialing 357.
Absolutely. I'm dialing 23. Glock.
It's either 357 or the judge, because I'm the jury.
Absolutely.
And that chat we had yesterday, Pat, was like 2.5 hours long.
That what we had?
That chat we had yesterday was 2.5 hours.
That wasn't yesterday. That was late last night.
Yeah.
I will tell you this, guys, and I'm not giving anybody advice or telling anybody what to do. I'm just going to tell you what I would do. Somebody breaks into my house, they're not walking out. They are not going to testify against me in court and sue me for, because they can't walk anymore because I shot them in the hip or something. Oh, no, no. Cops show up, I'll be like, look, it's going to be my side of the version only. You want to ask him what happened? He's laying right there. So, never shoot to wound. Hell, this isn't Lone Ranger's show. You can't shoot the gun out of the guy's hand. Okay, that looks good. So that one's done. I'm glad I'm getting all these damn ground signs out of the scene graph. Water, Woodbridge. Yep, I think that's it. If you guys see something I don't, let me know.
Somebody, you got 10 likes?
Yeah, let me tell you something, Jeff. I don't either. And 100% of the good cops don't like them either. They give us a bad name, man. They go out there and treat people like shit and pull somebody over. Hey, boy, you know why I stopped you? You don't talk to people that way. If you're going to do it, be funny about it. Say, hey, Snapdragon, where are you in a hurry to get to, man? Where's the fire? Well, let's see. Oh, I know what I needed to do. I got to go back over here. Now, I have this. Let me save real quick.
Is this carrying on from yesterday?
Yes.
What are you doing now?
Well, yesterday, all the changes that I made, I did it without the crop duster on the map. I should have made all the changes, deleted the crop duster, then released version 2.2. Because I'd have had a backup folder or a backup map file that I could bring it back into GE and still have the crop duster on the map with all the new changes and try to get the crop duster to work. The way I did it yesterday is I backed up the file before I went live, removed the crop duster, then made all the changes. So for me, it's easier to go back and just do the changes again than it is to rebuild the whole crop duster airport. So that's what I'm doing. I'm scared of cops for some reason, and I have never been pulled over, but I think it is because I am listening to what other people say about cops. Amy, don't believe that shit. Seriously, don't believe that. The majority of, and I was a traffic unit, the majority of vehicle stops is not, well, for me, I guess I can only speak for me. I was never out to write tickets. Tickets was not my motivation. I wanted to get in that vehicle. When I stopped somebody for speeding, it was up to them whether they got a ticket or not. Up to their attitude. So if I walk up to the window and you was to say, "Hey officer, how you doing? Ma'am, do you know why I stopped you?" And you say, "Yeah, I was probably doing what, 8 miles over the speed limit." You're not getting a ticket. I don't care who you are. You're not getting a ticket. I've done my job because right now you're not speeding anymore. So I've stopped you from speeding. No need for me to put it in writing. If you say, "What'd you stop me for? Aren't you out there solving murders?" Well, you just bought yourself a ticket. So see, it's up to the driver whether they get a ticket or not. I'm stopping them to ask them that one important question. Do you have any hand grenades, bazookas, illegal vegetation, or dead bodies in this vehicle? If they laugh at that, I know they don't. If they don't laugh, I know they got drugs in the car or something in the car that shouldn't be there. My whole goal was to search that vehicle if I thought there was something in it. If not, you have a good day. And I can't tell you how many times I've been out to dinner when I'm off duty and people walk up to me, "Hey, Officer Patterson, how you?" and shake my hand and treat me with the utmost respect, and I'm not even in uniform. Why do they do that? Because I earn their respect. I treat people, like most police officers do. It's only the ones with the God complexes that don't. Now that, what I just said, probably got me 4 more dislikes. So okay, so I'm going to pull the image, because I've already done this image once, yesterday. So let's see, desktop. And where did I put that? I put it in backup, yeah. And the 15th. See, I can't remember where that was now. Let me see where this was. I can't remember where that image was, or did I put cardboard on, because I want to change this out to cardboard. And I think, does anybody remember which one it was? I think it was number 3. Yeah. Okay, so it's in, let me run.
Just make sure you don't squash it.
Yeah, I don't want to squash the cardboard. Hell no. I did that yesterday, I think. Well, Dean said I did. I didn't actually see it happen. Must have had my eyes closed. Let's see, maps. Imports. Textile. And then map objects, library, textures, and shrift 2. And there's 3. Okay, so let me grab this and I can put it over where I need to. Maps, imports, textile. Okay, there's the cardboard. And then I can go in here and delete the other one. Okay, so that's done. And then all I have to do is get the trigger. This is cardboard, so let me go over here and grab this, because I think it was cartons is how I had it listed. But Amy, don't be scared of cops. Please don't be scared of cops. We're just normal people. It's just well, it's not really a job, it's a lifestyle, it's a way of life. But the majority, and I mean 90-something% of officers are great. Let's see, right here. Huh? Oh, I work with a few idiots, yeah. I had a couple deputy dogs on our shift. But we set them straight pretty damn quick. Let's see. Let me get user attributes. Yep, it's cartons. Okay. And I think that trigger was right about there. Okay, right there. How many dislikes did I get for making that statement earlier?
You didn't get any yet.
Oh, hell. Damn, I feel like I'm on the... Huh?
I said you had a few drop.
What is that? Oh, a few drop?
They went from 15 to 12.
Well, it's at 14 now. Guys, I'm just speaking honest. I mean, that shouldn't make anybody dislike or like a video. I'm still working on the map, guys. Okay, so that's that. Now all I need...
How long have you been live?
On this one, the first one was 2 hours and 2 minutes, I think, and this one's 1 hour 8 minutes. Okay, so this is what I need to do so I can line it up right. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I need to make that smaller. That was the pallet trigger. It's way too big. Oh my God. Paul. I don't have anything against peanut farmers there. This is why, Paul, that I am gonna start construction. I've got the contractors and everything. I'm gonna start construction on a new peanut factory on Factory Farm. How about that?
The president that was obsessed with peanuts?
That was Jimmy Carter. Let's see how that looks. I can back it up even more. So let me look at this tip trigger and see how far off this pallet trigger is. Yeah, and peanut butter, Jeff. Don't leave out the damn peanut butter. Billy's still here. Okay. That looks good. Okay, so now let's start swapping these out. Okay, yep, there's pallet. Okay, replace. Come on, GE. Let me move this over so it's not in my way. No, I never did do this, the potato steamer, Amy. I kind of ruled that out because it was kind of like, you know, I'm going to take it to the steamer or the potato washer, then take it to the steamer, then take it to the French fry factory. I mean, it was just like, you know, why? So it was just a little too much. If I'm going to add something to the map, I want it to be something good, not something we almost already have. What's wrong with Jimmy Carter? Other than him being a spineless bastard? Nothing. What a spineless piece of shit he was, man. Letting a little country like Iran keep us hostage. Man, that was just... wow. That's what's wrong with Jimmy Carter. He has no backbone at all. Okay, come on, let me move, GE. Okay, so let's load that. And replace. There we go. But it... no. No, not every day. If I'm not live, once I get done working and all that, I'll get on at night and, you know, fix problems and add, like I'm working on this crop duster. That's taken up a couple weeks of my time trying to figure out how to make that thing work. And I'm sure it's something very, very, very simple. I just got to figure out what it is. It's all trial and error. Paul said, I think I found the right button. What, the dislike button? Yeah. You gave the canal away. Yes, he did. He gave our Panama Canal away, too, on top of every other stupid thing he did. He was a freaking idiot. Screaming about a freaking gas shortage that did not exist. So he could make more money with his freaking oil company. What a piece of shit. But nothing was wrong with Jimmy Carter. Okay. So let's do this one. See, it's these guys' fault, Dave Rainica. They're always getting me out in left field somewhere talking about politics or something. And I try to stay away from that on this map thing, but they're not letting me. They're being mean to me, actually. See, even...
Google search for your crop duster.
Yeah, I've got the crop duster on the map. I just can't get it to work right because it came from a map that he, the way he codes is totally different than the way this map is coded. So I'm having to change stuff around and try to figure out which LUA file is working and which one's not. Yep, Paul, all you have to do is...
reset it?
No, it doesn't work like that. It's like a HTML coding. And I got to figure out which codes don't apply and which ones do. I had someone on here yesterday that kind of knew what he was talking about, but he was the only one that knew what he was talking about. Douglas. I didn't know what he was trying to tell me. He would not speak English to me. And I begged him almost, please speak English. What are you talking about? What do you want me to do? Give me instructions. I will follow. Aw, did you see what Amy said? How sweet, Amy. Nope, we're not being mean to you. She didn't say that part. I'm saying that part. No, we're just trying to get to know you better. Aw. Were you here yesterday, Amy? What is all this? Why is that such a big gap? Holy hell. Open that back up. Fruit. Okay, so Del Monte. Okay, that's why I don't need the Del Monte open anymore. Yeah, I need that open. Okay, that makes sense. Nope. Okay. Oh, let me put, because it's way up there by now, I'm sure. I'm going to put my, guys, this is my Facebook channel. It's where I'm going to put the update to this map, 2.2. So if you'd go over there, like my page, it really helps. And you'll get alerts and all that when I do new posts. And I'm going to post the map update. I'm only putting 2.2 on my Facebook. I'm not uploading it to Mod Desk. I'm not going to put it on Mod Hoster. Now when I get done with 2.4 with the crop duster, I will. Thank you, Jeff, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Nope, I wasn't. I was busy doing Christmas. Oh, Amy, you missed the whole story about me wearing pantyhose. Holy hell. You missed a real treat. Dave. Amy doesn't know that I wear pantyhose. She wasn't here. Okay, so let's go here, because I wanted to bring this out a little bit. Okay, so the cartons. Jeff, man, I really appreciate that, buddy. Because, you know, when I was doing this map, when I first started it, I mean, I was blinded. I didn't know how to do any of this stuff. I was going from, was it PV Rivers map, trying to see how he had his trigger. Going over, I used the potato, or the French fry factory here on Factory Farm, which at that time was Maverick's map. And I went over to the French fry factory, trying to duplicate, because I didn't know I could actually duplicate, you know, make another copy of his triggers. I was trying to create them from scratch because I didn't know how to do it any other way. And the more I put on the map, and I was just doing it for me and my son so we could do multiple player, never once ever thought about releasing the map to the general public. I was just doing it for me. So I knew everything had to be lined up perfectly. I knew it had to be, you know, just perfect where I put it, because if not, in game it would drive me nuts. So after I got almost done with it, or not even almost done, once I reached out to Maverick and I showed him what I've done to the map and asked for his help, and he started helping me. He's the one that said, you know, you really need to release this map. And I'm like, no, I'm not. There's nobody that's going to want to play this stupid map. I just did this for me. And he was like, man, you'd be surprised. Release the map, Pat. So he's the one that encouraged me to release the map. So, because I was just going to keep it for myself. I didn't think it was, you know, going to be something that anybody else would want to mess with. Because it gets away from Farming Simulator. You're only growing crops so you can fill up the factories. And I didn't think anybody, that's what I wanted. I didn't think anybody else would be interested in that. So, but to my surprise, I was wrong. And it's a good thing. I'm glad I was wrong. Because this thing really went viral for a while. Jeff, I don't know what to say about that, man. Okay, let's leave the Dr. Pepper out. Because that's not really good for the peanut butter. Dave Ranica with the hat on. They're being mean to me again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Calm down, Dave, man. It's all right, man. Don't get all ballistic. It's okay. I can handle it.
You're the most interesting when people are being mean to you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm used to it. Because as a police officer, they didn't call me sweetheart and darling. Not usually. They called me some other names. Okay, so that's good. So now we can go back up top. I want to stack these again, how I had it yesterday. Oh, Amy, what did you bake? We all want to know. Because my favorite is German chocolate cake. I love German chocolate cake. And since, you know, I'm not watching my figure anymore because I'm like 5'6", 118 pounds, I don't have to worry about gaining a little bit of weight. So, I like German chocolate.
I don't really have a sweet tooth.
Well, with German chocolate cake, and a lot of people don't do this, but I use whipped cream. I'll put whipped cream on it, and it's really, really good. Of course, I can only eat like half of a slice, and then a couple hours later I can eat the other half because it's so rich.
I'd rather have a burger than a cake.
That does not surprise me, Oak Tree. I mean, Dave.
You saw the picture I put up on my Facebook wall.
I did not. Oh, yeah, the one of you and me in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, buddy. I liked it. I did a like on it.
That's what you like.
Here, let me slow down a little bit. It'll probably help. Let me get rid of this. I don't need it anymore. Why are we back on the dark side, Jeff? I made shortbread cookies. Oh! Are you kidding? You did blueberry tarts? Amy! My address? Here, write this down. Here's my address. 1122 Boogie Boogie Avenue. Send me some, please. Okay. Oh, wait. Yesterday these things were floating. Damn it. And they still are floating. I forgot to bring them down. I don't know why they did that. But, Dave, I was looking at the Dr. Mike. And that's... To do the videos, that's going to take a lot of editing. To narrow it down to like the 15 minutes. And find... First you got to watch the show and then go through and... You know what I mean?
That's all bad.
No, I just find the scenes that... But see, I couldn't really do how he's doing. These are police officers. You kind of have to watch the whole scene. The whole vehicle stop to figure out what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but I mean in the shows, when you're just watching, you go through it, you just be yourself.
Oh, I can't be any other way.
Yeah, yeah, and then you just edit it afterwards.
Let me make sure this is right. I think it was 1 point. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Shortbread cookies and blueberry and cherry tarts. I like blueberry tarts. Shortbread cookies are really good too. I'm not going to be picky.
You know what drives me crazy?
What? Me?
People say they're on a diet, have a Diet Coke and a cream cake.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen that a lot of times in a convenience store. You run there, get a cup of coffee, and somebody's got, you know, 3 Snickers bars, a Reese's cups, and a Diet Coke. Like, I think you can go ahead and splurge, darling. I don't think the Diet Coke's going to help much.
Yeah, if
Go
you
ahead and
like
get the
something,
real Coke.
Do it right.
Get the real Coke. You only live once. Don't get the diet one. Just get the real Coke. Because you got to figure, what are they taking away to put on their diet? They got to be taking something good away.
And we have something here called Tab.
Oh my God, Tab was famous in the 70s here. What a nasty drink that was.
That is such a disgusting drink.
Yep. Tab's not real big. I hadn't seen a Tab in years, but I know back in 77, 78, Tab was, I mean, there was commercials all over the 3-channel TV we had.
One sugar rubbish.
Okay, and I think this should be the last one.
Like when people buy margarine or butter and they're saying, I want 50% off, 50% no fat. Like, okay, why don't you try 100% no fat and try no margarine?
Yeah. Okay, now I can mess with this one. I think Tiger is upset that you're talking about his favorite drink, Tab.
No, it looks like he's...
No, it's his favorite drink. That's a big smiley face. He's kind of upset. Sorry, Tiger.
I have to clarify, Tiger, what do you mean?
He means he's pissed off because you're screwing with his drink. Tiger, man, with Dave, I can dress him up, but I can't take him out, man. It's okay, man. I'm sorry. Okay. So now, let's get the second one. I'm just putting a little bit more cardboard up here in front instead of just having a little 4 of them. So when you unload cardboard, it looks like you've done something. Instead of 4 little... I mean, you bring a whole trailer load of cardboard and only 4 cardboards show up in front of you.
Do you have a forklift?
A forklift? Yeah, there's a forklift in here. Not in GE, but in the game you can buy a forklift. Everything you can do on a farm you can do in here except sweating. You're not going to sweat much.
What about an 18-wheeler truck?
They're all over the place, man. You got an 18-wheeler. You got the trailer to go with it. That's what you use to haul your grains around, to take your grains to the factories. Of course, you can use a tipper, which is a smaller trailer that your tractor carries behind you, but you can get a tractor trailer. There's several to choose from.
You should get a mascot that looks like you, perhaps, and then if somebody finds it, they win a prize.
A mascot?
Hide it in the map somewhere.
That'd probably break the map. me get over here and look. Make sure I got the right one. There we go. Okay, good. All I'm doing here, guys, I'm just adding some cardboard to this, to the textile factory. Now, I've changed the pallets out. You don't need pallets at the textile factory anymore, but you will need cardboard. And you make cardboard at the cardboard factories. There's 2 of them on the map now. One south, down by 22, and one up north by field, was it 23 or 24? Down right beside the Marlboro factory. Okay, that's good. And let's click on this one.
Jump on TeamSpeak, so I'll be back probably tomorrow night or so.
You're leaving?
Yep.
Oh hell! After all we've been through, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to work in the morning again.
Oh, is this Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mark. We'll see you later, buddy.
I'll catch you later, bud.
Hey, thanks for
Bye-bye.
coming on.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be back on tomorrow night if you're going to be on, that is.
Yeah, it'll be like after 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Alright, cool. Bye, Mike. Bye, Pat.
User disconnected from your channel.
Just
Do what, Dave?
bring completely new experience for me.
I can't hear you, man.
This whole chat where it's rigged and all of these chat rooms.
What does that mean, Jeff? It is 19. What is that? To my FS19? Oh, hell. Let's see. I got into the trigger. I needed to get the box, not the trigger. Wait, Gary, what's a good idea? Hey, Gary, how you doing, buddy? But what's a good idea? I hope you agree with me that Amy should send me some blueberry tarts. Is that the good idea you were talking about? I think that's what he means. I think Amy has left us. She's not talking anymore.
13 people watching.
God, I hope I haven't racked up any more dislikes. Hey guys, if you're here, please like the video. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps for people to find the video in search engines like Google and YouTube. Oh, Field 19, okay. Okay. And one more. Oh, okay. Thank you, Amy. Welcome back. Yeah, I always hated when I brought pallets over here. I'd bring a whole truckload of it, and only 4 would show up. I'm like, man, I need to fix that. I don't like the way that looks. And I never came back in here and fixed it until now. Actually, I could move the trigger out and put more here with, you know, the length of that grain gate right beside it.
Pat, I gotta jump off. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, buddy. Man, I appreciate you coming in. Really.
Of course.
User disconnected from your channel.
Let me see how this looks. I did it yesterday, but I don't know if I want to extend it out some more or just leave it alone. We'll see. Paul, there's peanuts inside the cardboard boxes, man. You just got to find them. They're there. Did I duplicate that or not? Yeah, I did. Okay. Because, see, I could... See, I don't like that either. There's only 4 of them showing up. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Okay. So now let's go over here. And let me speed up a little bit. I'm going to go over here and get this ground sign. Let's copy that. Okay. Let's come back over here. Click on the text tile so we can light this thing up and put that ground sign where it needs to be. I think I'm going to put it under the standard. Yep, there's a few of them out there, Gary. And you're right, Amy. They abuse their damn power, and we do not like them at all. I guarantee you other officers hate them a hell of a lot more than the public does. Delivery crate. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here. Okay, Jeff, what is a Captain Morgan factory? What is that? Hey, Nikita! Tell Nikita I said hello. Tiger, you're a copycatter. I already said hi to Nikita. What a copycatter. Okay, so let's put this sign here. Line it up where I need it. Oh, Captain rum. Why do you need rum when I got Jack Daniels, man? I got vodka, Jack Daniels. I got Anheuser-Busch, Busch Light. Or Bud Light, not Busch Light. Bud Light. There's enough on this map to keep you drunk for a while, Paul. No need to add rum. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's floating. Let's bring it down. Wow, it was floating. Okay. Now let me see exactly where the trigger is so I can put that right into the trigger. Okay, tip trigger. Okay, so that's going to need to come up some, a lot. Is that straight? That don't look straight at all. Or is the trigger off? Yeah, the trigger's off. Why would it do that? Maybe it's the trigger. Let me see. I may just bring that trigger back. Yeah, let's bring the trigger back. So I'm on the tip trigger. Yeah. Well, no, I don't want to do that because I want it lined up with the other one. PV maps are the ones you want to play. What is a PV map? What does PV mean? Pleasant Valley? I know the Pleasant Valley one, the PV Rivers. Oh shit. I didn't get close enough. Let me slow down so I can zoom in on this ground sign. This thing still looks like it's floating. Nope. Okay. Damn it. The hell with that. See, that still looks crooked, doesn't it? Let's see, rotate. It is crooked. Why is it doing that? It's in the same wood palette here. That's the wool palette sign and it's straight. Let me see what the rotate is on that one. I don't think I had this problem yesterday. Okay, so the rotate is 14. Okay. Thank you. I coughed. I didn't really sneeze.
Wow, you got a strange cough.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to save. And that should do it. Now, when you go to unload your cardboard, the cardboard's not going to be in your way because it won't show up until you start unloading the cardboard. So on PV17, is that the PV Rivers map that we're talking about? Or is that a different one? PV17 version 3. Okay, so this one's saved. Got that all changed out. So now what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my desktop and I'm gonna back up this map. Let me throw this old backup away real quick. Okay, so that's done. And before I do anything, I'm going to go in. Let me change camera views. I want to go in here and just make sure your screen's going to go black for a minute. Because I'm going to go in here and start the go in game, make sure everything's going to load properly, that I haven't done anything wrong. Because, you know, I messed with the mod, or the i3D file. Let's make sure everything's going to load properly. Still got to find that exhaust that goes on when this thing starts up. I want to try to get rid of that. It's that loud swooshing noise. Well, let's cross our fingers, make sure everything's going to load properly. So PV17 version 3, that's not, we're not talking about PV Rivers map then, right? We're talking about another map, but by the same guy. Yeah, I agree, Amy. I'm looking for it. I can't stand that loud ass noise that comes on when you load the map. Right there. I have no idea where. I've looked for that file and I can't find it. Maverick said it was in the sounds file, but I went to the sounds file and it's not there. Maybe I can search that file name in the i3D file and find out what the path is. Yeah, that's what I can do. Okay, it looked like everything started right. Good deal. Okay, now I want to go over and look at these let's look at these changes. See how the cardboard boxes look and make sure everything's lined up right. Okay, so that looks good. Cardboard, yep. Okay. Okay, all that looks good. Yep. Okay. Just make sure there's no grass growing up over the forestry area here. Oh, there is. Oh, I know why. Because I didn't change the file out. If you'll go through my video tutorial about starting a new game, or you don't have to start a new game, it'll get rid of all this grass. I didn't start a new game, so that's why the grass is here. Yeah, that's a lot of forestry right here, guys. Now I'm happy with all the extra lumber. Oh yeah. Okay, good. Oh, while we're here, I'm gonna run over here and just check the freaking crop duster. Okay, that looks like it's on the ground, right? And see, higher plane comes up over in the top right. But if I, no, it's not, still not working. Okay. Not that I expected it to, but I thought, you know, maybe the trigger fairy went in here and fixed it for me in the middle of the night. I was hoping. Okay, so let's get out of here. I tell you what we're going to do right now, guys. We're going to look for that freaking annoying exhaust sound on startup. That's what we're going to do. Because I know it's in there somewhere. And I think I can bring up the i3D file, search for that. Need more, please? Need more what? Forestry? Man, I can run forestry down the whole east side of the map if you need it. Okay, so let me change. Let me change the camera view to this. Okay, you need a lot of forestry for smoked fish. It eats wood like... Yes, it does. You know, that's another thing. I need to go in there and change the speed of that. Because, man, I'll put wood over there and it's gone in no time. So I need to look at the speed of that. I always forget that, too. So thanks for bringing that up. Okay, so I'm going to go... I'm in my files right now looking for this, the name of... that sound. See, ventilator, that's not it. Maps, let's go to sounds. Should be in here. Arcade sound. Okay, I'm not finding. I'm still not finding. Let's say balloon. Let's see if this is it right here. Hold on. I'm bringing up a an audio file to see if this is it. I think it is. Okay, so it's balloon. So let me search. Let me rename this and search for balloon in the i3D file. Because I can't delete the balloon audio because that goes with the hot air balloon. But I need to find out where else it is in the file. And that way if I find the path, then I can... Well, let me... I'm in the wrong thing here. Let me go back over to where I'm supposed to be. Okay. So there's maps, map 01. Okay, I'm opening up the i3D file now. I've already got butter on the map, Jeff. It's at the craft factory. I went into smoked fish to change it, but couldn't figure it out. You don't have to... Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'll show you how to do that, Sharky. It's in the user attributes. And you can change the speed of how fast it uses the wood. Okay, so I'm going to go balloon and see animated models, balloon, new models. Okay, there's for the hot air balloon. Interior air balloons. No, that's not it. That's not it. Nothing. Let's see, what's this balloon new? No. Huh. So I've only got one balloon wave, and that's for the air balloon. So where in the hell is it coming up at startup? See, it should, when it comes up at startup, it should be in the map file or the regular factory farm folder. Station crane. Okay, so let me look at the mod desk real quick and see if it's listed there anywhere. Here's the mod desk. No balloon file there at all for startup. Makes no sense. Huh. So let's see. And the only blue wave file is for the hot air balloon. Export animated models balloon. So how is that coming in at startup? Let's see. Interior air balloons. That's not a wave. No. Balloon 001. That's not a wave. That's definitely not a wave. No more wave files except that one wave file, but that's controlling the hot air balloon that's flying around the map. I've got to find a way to get rid of that damn sound. I hate that sound. But how does he make it come up at startup? It's got to be... It would have to be in the mod desk folder, but it's not. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go mod desk again and just go wave. No wave files at all for startup? Then how the hell is it starting up? Let me go to the bottom. Nope, that's shit. Okay, let me look at... No, it's not going to be in the map 01 folder. Animated objects. Animation map. Let's look at this. Nothing. Okay. Animated objects. Okay, here's something. That's a doorway for the door. So let's look for balloon. Okay, it's not there. Let's look at, what about default vehicles? Maybe it's there. Nope. Okay. Mod desk season growth. Nothing. Okay, let's go to maps. Map. Let's look at map 01. I doubt it, but yeah. Map environment. Not there. Map 01 sound. Hey, wait a minute. We might be getting somewhere. Map ambient 01. What is that? Could he have changed the name to the, let me look for that. Oh shit. Wrong one. Okay, so now let's look. Nope, that's not it. Wait a minute. How come I can't find Ambient 1 in the folders then? So how is it, that's crazy. Okay, well. Howling wind anytime and bad weather. Night layer, day and night sun anytime, any conditions. Wheel, asphalt. No. Excuse me. Okay, so traffic system, train system. What about slow animation? Nothing. Station crane, no, that's not going to be it. Nope. See, I can't find the damn. But there is this sound here. See, where'd I see that at? Okay, so let's go back. I need to find out where to find that. When the game is loading up, the moment the balloon starts, you get a sound bled through. I don't think you can get rid of it without deleting the balloon or the wave file for the balloon. I think you're right, Paul. I think that's exactly right. But you know what? We don't really need the... I mean, the only way you're going to hear that balloon is if you fly and go up in the sky and get right next to the balloon flying by you. So I'd rather get rid of the audio file. Let's see if that's going to work. So let me pull up the i3D file again, because I need it. I can't remember where that was now. Okay, let's go to balloon. Okay, so it's this one right here. So it's exports. I'm going into my folder right now. So it's exports, animated models, balloon, new models, that, and then that. So I'm going to drop that down. I'm going to take this audio file, this balloon audio file, and remove it. see, let me see this particle system thing here. Let's see if that's got anything to do with the balloon. Nope, nothing. Okay. Okay, so we've gotten rid of the audio the audio file for the balloon. So let's test it. I'm gonna go change my my camera view, go in here and bring up the game and see if we hear that awful exhaust fan going off. Let's see if we hear it. It's taking a while for this thing to load. It's making me nervous. I wonder if it's searching for that audio file, if it'll even load without it. Of course, that shouldn't have nothing to do with the game. See, I didn't make any changes in any of the mod desk files or any of them. I just went in there and did a search. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to load. Okay, that's probably what it is, Paul, is the bleed through of the balloon. You're probably right. So it's really not a file that's supposed to load when the game loads. You're just hearing the hot air balloon in the background as it's loading. Okay. So we didn't get the hot air balloon. There you go. Yes. So I'm removing the hot air balloon audio file from here. I don't want to hear that loud ass sound. Okay, so I'm gonna save to see if I get an error on that too. I may get an error on it that it can't find it, but that's okay. I can go into the into Giant's editor, find the balloon in the scene graph, and take the audio file away. Thank you, Amy. We did it! Okay, so before I do anything else, I'm going to switch cameras first and go back to the map. But I'm gonna be in the background a second because I don't have a backup file for this map right now because I deleted it because I wanted to make a new backup with all the changes I've just done. So let me make a new backup. Just in case anything goes wrong, I have a backup file. But I'm going to go in. First, I'm going to go over to the smoked fish because I need to look at that to see why the wood is being eat up so quickly. I think the factor is going to be very high on that smoked wood. Who was it? Sharky So we just need to change the factor settings. Thank you, Tiger. Hey, that reminds me, while this is going on, I'm going to go fix Tiger a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I'm 47% on this copying. I just don't want to do anything else to the map until I've got a backup. Because trust me, I'll screw something up and lose the whole map. Did I see your last text? You said cool. Did you fix the trigger at the soybean factory? What soybean factory? I don't have a soybean factory. Are you talking about the you're talking about the factory that makes pig food and milk and all that if you drop off soybean, right? Yeah, I looked at that and everything is fine with it. What you have to remember about this, about that factory, if that's what you're talking about, is it has hours of operation. So in other words, at 10 o'clock at night, you're not able to drop off soybean. I think it's like 7 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock at night, you can drop off soybean. If you miss the opening and closing, and you'll see the opening and closing times on the display, on the informational display of that factory, if that's the one you're talking about, but it'd have to be because I don't have a soybean factory. Okay, I'm at 86% right now on my backup. Okay, 91%. We're almost there, guys. Oh, I'm so glad to get rid of that damn exhaust fan that goes off when I load the map. And I spent like, every time I'd think about it, I would go in and look for it and never could find it. Never thought about what Paul said, that you're actually hearing the hot air balloon in the background. I didn't think of that. I thought it was a startup audio file that was going off. Okay, so let me rename this to today's date. Let's see, 12/16. Okay, so now I got a backup file. Okay, so let's see, where am I at? Okay, let's go over here to the let me speed up a little bit. And this soybean factory, is this what you're talking about here? Who was it, Jeff? This one right here. That's the only thing I can think of that takes a lot of soybean. But if you'll look right here, it'll tell you the hours of operation. Okay, its hours is from midnight to noon for products in, and or no, for delivery it's 7 in the morning till 7 o'clock at night. So if it says close, you're not able to put any products there. But the trigger is fine. I've looked at the trigger before, and it looks fine. No, Paul, I haven't really checked for errors because all I've done is duplicated. So, I mean, for new errors to pop up just because I duplicated a pallet factory or a board factory, because I renamed them, so those errors aren't going to pop up. So, I'm not real concerned about errors right this moment. Let's see. And see that trigger. So I could make that bigger, you know. Let's see. Let me look at the tip trigger itself. I'm going to bring that trigger out a little bit so you don't... Well, no, it's over the marker. That's fine. No, I'm not going to mess with it. I think that looks fine. I remember putting that in there. I wanted it to frame that that caution area. See, it's not floating in the air. It's in the ground. So yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let's go look at this. I should have already done this part, because it annoys me when I've got wood over here and it just eats it up quick. Okay, so it's the wood trigger. Let's look at the I think the factor is going to be really high on this, but let's see. I may be wrong. I've never looked at this before. Yeah, see, the factor is 5. Holy shit. Let's see, 5. Let me see what the... I want to see what the factor is on Kingsford, for the wood at Kingsford, because that's a pretty good factor, whatever it is, because it doesn't eat up my wood so quick. So let's see what the factor is on this. Factor is 5. It should be like 2 maybe. I'm still waiting for it to highlight what I need. See, the factor on this, see, that's too low. Then no wonder. 0.1, holy shit. See, that needs to be brought up a little bit. That needs to be like a 0.5. That is too slow. Well, hold on. Zero 1, Jesus. Well, at least let's make it a 5, 0.05. So I'm gonna make. Let's see, what else do I have that takes wood? Give me an idea. What else takes wood besides? Let's see what this is, because this really does good here. Let's see what the factor is on this one. Jeff, yes, that's my plan. I have a little bit more to do, but my plan was to release it yesterday, and that didn't work out. So I've got some warnings on the police department or the fire department, and what I need to do is back up the map, come back in, delete the police department, see if I still get that error. If I don't, bring in the old map, delete the fire department, and see if I still get that error. So that'll narrow it down to which one I need to be looking at. Okay, so the fact, see, that's a good factor, 0.4. So let's make it 0.4. There's 5. Holy shit, that's quick. Wonder why he made it that quick. 0.4. Okay, we're going to change this from, what was it, 5 to 0.4. That'll slow it down a lot, but it's also going to slow down the production. The production, well, hold on, let me look at the production real quick before I say that. Should slow down the production. Let me see.
I don't think it will slow down the production. It just slow down the usage of it.
Okay. Which 5 is very high.
Yes, indeed it is.
I haven't seen any factors being just a straight 5. No decimal in front of it at all. It's just 5. I'm like, holy shit. Jeff, you're not bugging me, man. What the hell, you're asking a simple question. Like, hey, lazy ass, are you going to get this map out to us or not? That's what you're asking. I'm trying, man. Okay. So, yeah, 5. We're going to go 0.4. Yeah, see, the capacity's 5,000. Huh. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the... What was it? 0.4. No. Is that what it was? It was 0.4, not 0.04, right? Did I say 0?
Correct. 0.4.
Okay. Okay, so let's look at the fish smoking and see what the how fast it's set at. But I think Mike is right. It's not going to slow down the production. It'll slow down the usage of the wood. Okay, yeah. So product per hour is 10,000 per hour. So that's good. That's a little high though. But I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to leave it like it is.
Oh, thank God.
Why? Well, most of
go back in and change it again.
Well, most of my factories are set at 5,000. But the ones that Maverick did, I kind of leave those alone. Okay, so what else was I going to look? Okay, now I need to save this. I've got to know which factory or which one I need to start looking at, either the police department or the fire department, and I'm jumping back and forth between them looking for this warning, and I need to narrow it down to just one so I can concentrate on the one and try to find the problem. And maybe deleting it, maybe deleting it and bringing it, well, no, that's not going to fix it. It might, though.
Or you can leave it in there and comment it out.
What do you mean, comment it out? Oh, yeah, that's right. That was the name of that.
But it is a little bit different when you comment it out in XML or i3D. You don't use the dashes. Well, you do, but you use the, what is it, the greater than, less than signs with the exclamation point.
Okay. This doesn't even have a mod desk to it. I've made this thing just a placeable. This right here, the fire department, it's just a placeable now. But somehow it's picking up triggers that's not there. I don't know if it's the fire department or not. But here, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go back to my desktop. And I am going to back up this file because I just made some changes. So now when I delete something, if it's not it, I can just drag the backup file in my mods folder and start over. Paul, I'm guessing it's the fire department. Because I think I remember those, what is it called? Celatar 001 trigger. I think I remember seeing that in the fire department, but I got rid of all of those. And for some reason it's still popping up. But I'm not sure. You could be right. It could be the police department. Why do I have to put Fat Cat Pat to comment something out? I know, I'm just being funny. So I just use that, but I don't have to put anything in there, right?
No, you just put that in like in front and behind whatever you want to comment out.
Oh, okay, so the stuff before the fat is what I'd put in the beginning, and then the dash arrow was what I'd put in the end?
That is correct.
Okay, got it. Okay, I'm at 39%.
Be right back, getting a drink.
Okay, buddy. The vending machine at the police department? I already fixed that. That was at the small police department, and it had a vending machine to it. I don't remember. Why would it have that many triggers? There's like 8 triggers, and then a 9th one that's named something else. And I remember those were the names of the actual fire department rollaway doors for the Sally Port. But I mean, I may be wrong. It may be the police department, but that vending machine I fixed. That was only 1 trigger, and that error hadn't. And that was actually an error, and I fixed that. So hopefully that's not it. I'm in the background, guys, backing up my map real quick. That's why nothing's moving on the screen. Okay, I'm at 92%. Now this backup file I'm just using for testing. I still have the main backup file. Okay, so now I can go in, and I'm going to delete this fire department first because I think that's it. But let's do what who was it that said that, Paul? Let's look at our I'm going to change the camera view to number 2. Your screen's going to go black for a minute because I'm bringing up the I want to bring up the log and just look for any errors that may pop up. Okay, there is an error. See, what is it? Oh, it's that economy thing. I don't even have that anymore. Oh, see, I am getting an error about that balloon. Animated model balloon, new models. Wave, there's another one. Okay, so let me go in here and fix that. Let me look for the balloon. Well, let me let GE catch up with me. Okay, map. See, where is that balloon? Gotta find it, so Thought it would be in maps. Field animated loading triggers. Help icons, no. Trigger markers, no. Animals unloading stations, spinnery, biogas, fuel. Nope, it's not in maps. I'm looking for the balloon, the hot air balloon over here on the scene graph, because I've got to go in there and delete the audio file that it's looking for to get rid of the error. And I've seen it on this scene graph before. I just can't remember where. I do not see it. Now we're into what I've done to the map here. So, I've missed it somewhere. See, terrain, career, map. God, I would have swore it was in this map one. See, fields. Nope. Let's see, what about add-on? Lights, port, park, no. Residences. Okay, what about train? Nope. Well, train signals would deco.
If you can't find it like that, you can always open up the balloon i3D in Notepad and delete that line.
Oh yeah, okay. So let me go over here and get the, is there a balloon i3D? I guess
Yeah,
there would be. Okay, so let's go do, let me bring that up. I don't remember seeing the i3D file on it though. Exports, animated, models, balloon. Yeah, there's no i3D file in here. There's got to be somewhere though. See. That's weird though, there should be an i3D file. But there is not.
It should be. It is a model.
Yeah, I know. Oh, here's Balloon Special, it says. Maybe that's it. Okay, there's the balloon wave. Can I take that out? I can take that.
You should be able to.
I take. I've never deleted any. I've changed the path, but I've never deleted anything out of an i3D file. But there's the balloon wave right there.
If you don't want to delete it, you can comment it out.
And how do I do that in here in the i3D?
The same way you do in the XML.
Okay, so that's that, and then you got an exclamation point, and then a dash, and then you've got a dash like that. Okay, so I just commented it out. Okay, so let's do that and save this, and that should get rid of that error. So let's look for another error. What? Added uncreate loaded object with duplicate saved ID. Palette production. So I didn't change the palette production to number 2. Okay, so let me, damn, I gotta remember to change the camera view. So let me go over here and look at the palette production number 2, because it's saying it's got the same name as the other one.
Good night, Tiger.
Good night, Tiger. Okay, so let's go down here and look at this. I thought I changed that to 2. Maybe I didn't. Obviously I didn't. Yes, I did. Right there, it's palette production 2. So why is it saying duplicate name? Maybe this one's got to be that too. Let me look. Palette production. Yeah, maybe that's it. I gotta change both of them. Maybe I had them both changed and let's say palette production or with a K. Let me look at that. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So that's the one that needs to be number 2, not the other one. 2. Okay. So that gets rid of that error. I gotta find that. Well, I don't have to find the balloon anymore, do I? That was a good idea, Mike.
Sometimes I'm useful.
Well, see, I didn't know that's the way you, what'd you call it? Do it out? Comment out.
Yeah, comment.
Okay, so that's done. So I'm gonna look at the log real quick and see if there's any other. No, that's it. Okay, so the wave file we got. And see, I'm still getting this economy LUA 257. Oh well, I'm not going to mess with that right now. Okay, so let's do this. Let's save. And then I'm going to delete the fire department and see if that gets rid of that. Oh, let me see if I still have that warning though before I start going through all this. Let's see. Okay, there's a warning about the zip file. Yep, it's still there. Is not a physical trigger. Well, no shit. I took it out. Well, let's see what happens. Just waiting for it to save, guys. Okay, that's it. Should be almost done. Well, I guess not. Tick tock, tick tock. Wow, it's taking a long time to save. Come on. Something's wrong, because it shouldn't take this long to save. There's something going on. What did I do wrong? Okay, now it's saved. Okay. Okay, so this, let me get rid of, close all this up. See if this other one's lit up. Yep. Okay. So we're going to delete. Okay, so those two are gone. Let's make sure that other one's gone. Let me speed up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to save. And then go in the game and see if I still get that warning. Damn, I went over my 2 hours again. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. Damn it. I always try to stay within 2 hours and I always fail. Because I get focused on what I'm doing. I don't pay attention to how long I've been on here. Because to me it seems like it's been about 20 minutes.
It's all Dean's fault.
Yeah, it's Dean's fault. He didn't text me. He didn't tell me. He didn't warn me. Daniel Dean, man. You're slacking. Now see, if these errors, these warnings still come up, then I know it's the police department. Okay, so now let's go in game and see what happens. I'm gonna change my camera view. Your screen's gonna go black, but I'm just in the background starting up the game with no balloon sound anymore. Boy, that's great. We're just waiting for it to load, guys. And that should get rid of the wave file too, because Mike showed me how to comment that out, so come on, load, load, load. Boy, that takes a long time. It always makes me nervous when it takes this long to load. Of course, I can see it loading, so okay. Let's save and quit.
I always liked that intro music on that 17.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was always cool. Very good music. Okay, so I'm going to switch the camera view, which is what I always got to remember to do. Let's see. So I'm going to bring up the log and let's see what happens. Okay, let's search for errors. Okay, there's an error. What's this error? Well, nope. Commenting it out didn't stop it, man. I'm still getting that error about that wave file.
Okay.
Damn. I took the wave file completely out. Let's see. If I could find it over here in the scene graph, I could remove the wave file from that, and it wouldn't give me an error. I've seen that balloon there before, but see, it's not something you can see. You can't look in the sky and see it. Oh, wait a minute, it might be underneath. Hold on. I've seen that underneath before, the map. Or did I delete that one? No, I didn't delete it. Where is it at? Evidently it's still on the scene graph because it's showing an error on it. Did it move somewhere else? Is it up in the sky? I don't see it. I mean, it used to be under... Oh, there it is. Okay. Now I'm wondering if this is the one that flies around and it's just buried underneath here. Okay, there's the balloon. Where was it at? Under halogen balloon. How did I miss that? I did. I missed it. So let's take away the wave file. Okay, that doesn't have the wave file. Let's look at the balloon. Yeah, this is it, because it's got the spleen attached to it and all. Not spleen.
I'm looking at the log text.
You are? Oh, I'm sorry. Shit. Damn. Damn it. I'm over here in the map, guys. Sorry. Okay, now you'll catch up with me. Okay, so it's not there either. Huh. Okay, well, let's just go down the list and see where the where he put the audio file. Okay, it's not there.
So, Paul, you supposed to be getting a rash from the trash can that was stolen, or what?
What is he saying? Yeah, because he got a trash can thieves in the area. Funny guys. 15 minutes ago, Trooper Salis came in and asked me if I wanted to file a report on the trash can that was stolen last week. Then just now. Okay, so there's the
Or was it the trooper that's supposed to give you the rash that the ranger was warning you about?
yeah. See, speed is 12, but that doesn't have the audio file to it.
Keep going down the line, you'll find it.
Oh, I am. That's what I'm doing. It's one of these. And all I gotta do is delete that that string that's trying to pick up the wave file, and it's done. It should have been on the balloon, on the main transform group. But it wasn't there. Of course, he could have put it on the fire exhaust too. Not there. What's in this? Flame? Yeah, it might be on this flame. Okay, what's this? Westbridge News something, whatever that is. So that's not it. So let's look in this. Emitter. Oh, there it is. Brenner sound. I wonder if that's the... No, why would it... Okay, well, let's see. Let me look at this sound and see what sound it is, and if it's got it looking for it in that path. Nope. See, what is that? Yeah, that's it. But that's not even named the correct thing. Nope. See, it wouldn't be in a... It might be an emitter. Let's see.
Did you click the audio tab in the triggers?
No, I should have. I gotta go back. Not there. So let me go back to the audio file and click on audio. So see, that's just going to be the volume and all that. It's not going to have a... Yep, that's it. That's the file name. So let's just get rid of it. You were correct, man. It had the file path in the audio. So I'm deleting it. What the hell is that? Okay, so that's done. Close that out. And let's see. Now let me I'll switch camera views again so you guys can see all my errors. See that one's taken care of, that one's taken care of, so no more errors other than this economy thing. Now let's look at warnings and see if the me deleting the fire department helped. Nope, still there. I'm not believing that. Let me I'm gonna do another save game real quick, because sometimes it takes a couple of times for it to catch up. I'm gonna change, your screen's gonna go black again. I'm gonna bring up the game, save, do all that stuff. This is the life of a modder, guys. Fun, fun. Let's see. Yeah, man, you gotta catch those trash can thieves, Paul. Hell, just shoot them. Hell. Get a 22 and shoot them. That's a joke, guys. I don't want to. Well, Pat told me to do it. God, who's gonna steal trash cans? That's some low-life bullshit right there. Stealing some trash cans. Damn. There's a market for trash cans, really? So where in the hell would those triggers be coming from if they're not coming from that fire department? I'm fixing to delete the police department next and see if that does it. Yeah, a life of a modder is just so much fun, Jeff. I can't wait to get on the peanuts. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, I'm just looking so forward to that. Not. But to please Jeff, to make Jeff happy. I'm not really doing it for Jeff. I'm doing it for Nikita. See, Nikita's my favorite actress, just because she's so gorgeous. So yeah, I'm doing it for Nikita. And Kelly. I think your wife's name was Kelly. I'm doing it for her. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it takes a couple of times going in here. And we move around a little bit. Oops, slam into the wall, slam into the... Okay, so... You've got a thing for peanut butter, don't you? We need to talk to... Bring Kelly on here. I got some questions for Kelly. Okay? I want to talk to Kelly, Jeff. What's this peanut butter thing? Well, never mind. She's going to be too embarrassed to talk about it, so there ain't no reason to. She'll be just too embarrassed to mention peanut butter, so don't worry about it, man. She's going to cover for you anyway. Okay, so let's go back to the camera view and bring up the log. And let's see if... First, let's look for errors just one more time. Damn, it's still showing that error, man, with the WAV file. It's not even there. It's saying... Open up the map 01?
Right.
Or are you talking about the i3D?
The map 01 i3D, yes sir.
Okay. Okay, hold on, let me bring it up. Okay, it's loading. That's crazy. It's not on the map anymore. Oh wait, did I save it? I didn't save it. That's what it was. I didn't save the actual map in Giants Editor. So that's what it is. Let me go back and... Oh, I gotta remember to change the views. Hold on. No, I never saved this. So that's why it's still showing up. Yeah, never mind, Jeff. We've already come to the conclusion that she's going to be way too embarrassed to talk about peanut butter and Jeff all in the same sentence. So don't worry about it, buddy. I told you about my pantyhose, but you know the peanut butter is just going to remain a secret.
Kind of wonder if he likes creamy or extra crunchy.
Yeah, inquiring minds really want to know. I mean, are we talking about creamy or extra crunchy or what? Do you make your own peanut butter? What?
Yes, indeed.
Just waiting for this thing to save, guys. And then I can go back in the game and continue the life of a pretend modder. Okay, let's change the camera view. I'm getting good at that camera view, Mike.
Yes, sir.
I usually forget all about it until somebody says, hey, we're just seeing a white screen. Went through all that shit for nothing. He's got to identify his trash cans in a lineup. Holy hell. I don't think I'd go through all that bullshit. I think I'd just make a trip to Walmart and get me some new ones. It was time to replace those anyway, man.
Yeah, if someone steals a trash can, they really need it pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, hell, just go get a new one. Just think of it as a contribution to society and a really good donation to somebody that needed it. I am really surprised Sexy Butt did not come back on here. I thought she'd be here today. What is it? Liz Butt? Was that it? Or yeah, Liz Butt.
Little Miss Bugs.
Yeah, Little Miss. I just call her Sexy Butt. I don't want to try to twist my tongue that way. Little Bug, whatever it is. Okay, come on, Factory Farm. Go ahead and load. Isn't it nice not to hear that? Because every now and then that'd scare the hell out of me. I'd just be sitting here waiting for the game to load and working on something, and that. Well, Nikita can like anything she wants to, Jeff. She's Nikita. She can have peanut butter with bananas and coffee if she wants. And no, I'm not making a banana factory. Hell no. Don't even start. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Paul. You can't get mad at the Texas Rangers, man. They're just too freaking cool. Okay. Now let's save and see what happens. Get out of that. I'm going to save it one more time. Go over here and look at... Oh, I thought I opened that. Guess not. Okay. Oh my God. I put a banana factory in Jeff's ear. I wouldn't make a banana factory anyway, man. I'd put that over at the what is it called, the the greenhouse, before I'd put it anywhere else. But I'm not doing it.
Paul wants to make hers.
Okay, so let's go to the log again and see what happens. Now let's look for the error. Okay, the error is gone about the hail balloon. Good. But I still got the economy error. Now let's look for the warning. Yep, they're still there. Okay, so let's get rid of the... We're going to close this out. So it's got to be in that police department. So I forgot who said it. Paul, I think. Paul's probably right. But I could have swore I saw that name on the police station, or the fire department. So let's go down here, police department. Let's get rid of police department 1 first, because they're two totally different police departments. Well, that's good that it's not the fire department. Man, I eat that banana and peanut butter. It's awesome. And I like the chunky peanut butter. So I use the chunky peanut butter with the bananas, and you know, you slice them down the middle and cut them in half, and on toasted bread. You got to have toasted bread for it. Okay, so that's highlighted. Let's delete that. We're going to find this problem.
Toasted bread, peanut butter, and honey.
That would be good too. Peanut butter and honey. Yeah. Because I'll take honey and butter and mix it up and get a biscuit. That's really good. Honey and butter with a hot biscuit. What are you saying please about? Make a banana and peanut butter factory? Is that what we're talking about here? What is that? Why is that still there?
I don't know. It says black screen.
Oh shit. Damn it. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm over here. Okay, you're going to catch up with me. Oh, I thought I put that... Is that this? Right? Yep. I didn't put that in the police department like I should have. Hey, I wonder if that could be it. I haven't even looked at this thing. Let's see if that's where the triggers are.
User joined your channel.
Hey, join my channel. Who's here?
Hey.
Hey, hey! Dragon!
Hello, John.
Howdy, howdy.
I'm just...
So, Pat,
Yes, sir.
is one of the mistakes you're going to correct, making it the factory farm, not the factory farm?
Here, I'm gonna have to turn up. Let me go to TeamSpeak. I gotta turn you up. I can't hear you. Hold on. Let's see. Dragon. I thought I did that already. Change volume. Yeah, you're on 6.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna bring you up to 8. Now talk.
Hello.
Okay, now I can hear you. Okay, what now?
That's 1, 2, 3.
What's it? What about Factory Farm?
Well, looking at your post on YouTube,
Yeah.
I lost it. Hang on.
What, I misspell something?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. It looks fine to me. Factory Farm 2.2 release.
Okay, so yeah, but the one I'm looking at now
that's live. It doesn't say factory farm, it says factory farm.
I don't know why I'm looking at the one I'm on right now and it says Factory Farm 2.2 release, repairing mistakes 2. So I wonder why it would screw that up. I mean, all I did was change the 2 from a 0, from a nothing.
Yeah, well, the one before it too, Factory Farm release 2.2 release repairing mistake. Well, there's 2 of them here that say repairing mistakes. Well, part 1 and part 2, they're the screenshot.
Oh, okay, the screenshot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, did I misspell that?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Let me go see. Factroy. Yeah, I see it now. Factroy. That's great. I can change that, though. Let's see. Yeah, I'll change it.
I think Jeff is going to use Nikita to get what he wants on the map.
Yeah, I think so too. Nikita would like some jam and banana peanut butter factory. And Nikita's not even there. She's out watching a movie somewhere. He probably texted her and said, would you like a peanut butter and banana sandwich when you get home? She says yes. So he tells us, hey, Nikita wants a banana and peanut butter factory. Okay, so this is saved. So the first thing I'm going to do, so Mike won't give me any shit at all, is I'm going to change my camera view. And then I'm going to go start the game and save it and see if we still have this freaking warning. Got to get rid of these warnings and errors, guys.
Oh, you're having some issues here and there?
Yeah, with either the police department or the fire department. I think it's the... we've narrowed it down to the police department. It might even be that trailer. Hi, Nikita! You know that, Jeff, you need to know, sir, there's a lot of limitations to this map. Jam, banana. I mean, this is not a tropical island. I can't grow bananas on this farm. I'd have to come out with a Hawaii version of Factory Farm. Hey, darling. I'm taking that Jeff's, or Nikita said hi, not Jeff. Waiting for the game to load, guys. This is the part I hate about modding, is going in and out of the game. Wait. Each time, wait. Now there's a thought about what, Paul? Don't get involved in this bullshit. I know what you're thinking. Oh, there's a thought. Let's make Pat's life miserable. Yeah, bananas, marshmallows, and some cream puffs.
Ooh, the marshmallow farm, or the, marshmallow field.
And here comes Billy right into the action. Oh no, they got a banana placeable tree.
Yeah, they do. I think Snake is the one that...
Well, I'm so glad. So if you want bananas, Jeff, get that placeable tree and put it wherever your little heart desires. Now, if Nikita really wanted it, see, I'll do anything for Nikita. That whole east side of the map would be nothing but banana trees.
Now, Nikita sounds a lot like Chiquita.
No, it's Nikita.
Hence the banana thing. Yeah, I know, but, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Nikita.
I can get that. I can actually get that placeable banana tree and turn it into a prefab and put it on the map.
Well, now you just talked yourself into it, man.
No, because there's no use for the bananas. I mean, there's nowhere to use it unless
you make a factory for it.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh.
Well, look, guys. I've got to, after I get done with all this stuff and get that crop duster working, I got to concentrate on converting this over to FS19. Then we can talk about all the other factories. Because I really want this on FS19. I want to use GE 8.0. It looks like it might be a little easier. Not much, but okay, I'm changing the camera view again. And let's go look and see if these warnings went away.
And if he does any live streams on the conversion, y'all get ready. He's going to beat us.
Oh yeah. Probably so. See, they're still there. I'll be damned. Where are they coming from?
Banana pudding.
Okay, so the only thing left to try is the other police department. Let's get rid of that and see if that's what it is. Well, here, first let me get rid of this, because that could be it. Well, no, I'm not going to get rid of that right now because I want to do a process of elimination. So I'm going to go down and get rid of this second police department. Banana Pudding Factory. See, banana, milk. Where you need the cookies. What else? Eggs. Yeah, we could use eggs. See, I want to get good enough to build my own building where nobody else has a building like that. Design it how I want to, as like a peanut factory or whatever. Make it like I want it, but I'm not that good at it yet. I don't know how to do that yet. How to make a building.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I want to.
Done in 3D Studio Max.
Yeah, I want to do it in 3D and just put it exactly how I want it. Because all these drop-offs are outside. I want a building where you pull up to the sally port, the door opens, you pull in, you drop off your product. Something like that.
Do you have a board storage? I think Jeff's been asking for like 2 or 3 days now.
A board storage? Yeah, you can put all your boards at the logistics center. You can store all your boards at the logistics center.
Yep. Yeah, that's where we ended up having to drop off a lot of them because the pallet factory was full. Couldn't
Yeah.
take any more.
Yeah, chocolate factory would be real good. Because then with the chocolate, I could have an M&M Mars. I can branch out to other stuff with and I'd be able to put cocoa beans on the map for the chocolate. But again, I'm not adding any more factories after I get the crop duster done until I can convert this over to FS19. Then I'll add more factories. Because as I add more factories now, I'm just going to have to convert them over anyway. Which would make my life a lot more difficult if I just do it in FS17. Or 19, I mean.
Sure.
Okay, so that's saved. I deleted Police Station 2. So, oh shit, I forgot to change my camera view again. Okay, so I'm changing it again to the go in game and save. Again. While that's doing that, wait, let me get through the music. I'm gonna run down and get a pack of cigarettes. Okay, be right back, guys.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing all right, man. How about yourself?
Hanging in there. We had our family Christmas get-together yesterday.
The rest of the body of the John Deere, the color-wise.
I'm sorry, what was that? I talked over you.
That John Deere, the modded up.
Oh, yeah.
Now matches the rest of the tractor as far as the color goes. It's not just a green color anymore.
Alright. Do you have a link to your Dropbox you can put in here? I'm assuming it's in your Dropbox.
Well, Google Drive, but let me...
Google Drive, yeah.
Yeah, it'd go in the building. Yes. Okay, here we go. I'd make a 3D building to where it'd have these... well, let me show you what I'm talking about. Go to 3.
There you go.
Thanks, sir.
See, it'd be something like this where you'd pull in, that door would open, it'd come up, you'd pull in and drop off the product. And then you'd drop off another product at another door. You'd go inside the building to drop off. I've always wanted that, but I haven't seen nothing like that before, except the Domino's factory is the closest thing I've seen. Here, let me ask this guy if he knows. Okay. So let's save. Yeah, I got some crazy ideas for factory buildings if I knew how to do it. I don't know how to do it yet. Give me a little time. I will learn how to do it. I want people coming over to my map taking my building because it's so cool. Instead of me looking at other maps. Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Take it, put it on your map. You want to talk about pride to see my 3D building on somebody else's map? That would be a compliment. And I promise I'm not going to put any... Do what?
And have all its parts in the same
Yep.
group?
You ain't got to have it all scattered. I'm not putting any kind of security thing in the mod desk on it. You come out, you come into my map, you export it, export it and import it in your map. Everything you need is already there. It's not scattered across the map. Okay, so let me change the camera view again. And go
I'm really looking forward to when everybody, all the big modders get into FS19.
Yeah.
It's a very cool graphics. All that stuff is very nice.
Well, me and Maverick, damn, it's still there. Okay, something is stuck. Because there is nothing on this map that's got this trigger on it. Nothing. Except for the police department, fire department, all that. That's when that started coming up. Okay, let me get rid of that trailer. I wonder if that could be it. Okay, so let me change my view. I didn't remember how to do that. That's the only thing. It's the airport wash carton factory. That's not it. That's been there the whole time. Could it be the rabbit breeding? No, because I didn't have any errors then. Yeah, the board goes in the building. You take your board pallets from the BD brown trailer or the product trailer. Load it up with your board pallets from the board factory. You drive them over there to the input part of the logistics center, and they go inside the building. You'll unload them, and you'll see the display on the front of the building. It'll say how many boards you have. It does hold the, yeah, it does. The pallets and the boards, doesn't it?
Yeah, it holds both.
Yeah. You're welcome, buddy. Listen to Amy. She knows what she's talking about. You go, Amy. I'd much rather you go with those blueberry tarts, though, and bring some here. Okay, so let's save. Because I can't think of anything else that would be... It's not the airport, because it was showing up long before I put the crop duster in. I know it's not the rabbit or the... But every time I say that, it ends up being that. So let's take a look. No, it doesn't have those kind of triggers in it. No way. It's kind of like there's one of these police stations underground or something that I'm not seeing.
Something you stuck on there before and then deleted, and it didn't delete?
Yeah, see, sometimes when you delete something in Giant's editor, it sticks it underground. It doesn't actually delete it. And you think it's gone, and it's underground. So it's still showing up, but it takes it from your scene graph and sticks it somewhere else above. It's not in the same spot. It's just a glitch. And it happens every now and then, so I'm just looking around for... Maybe it's... Of course, that fire department's pretty big. It seemed like I'd see it. Just make sure it's not out here in the... But it's got to be something like that, because I've already deleted both police departments and the fire department. And what's this right here? What is that? What's that for? Is that underground? No, that's part of the... Okay. I'm not seeing nothing, but I didn't see the balloon until I got right up on it either. Man, I don't know. I don't see it. So I've deleted the trailer also. So let me save it and go from there. I'm just waiting for this to save so I can go get me another log file. Hurry up, hurry up. There we go. Okay. So let me change camera views again. Get rid of this log file. It'd be something if it was that damn trailer. I hope it's the trailer, because I can do without the trailer.
Isn't that kind of the mantra for you here, Pat? You're doing this stuff again and again and again and again.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the only way to get a new log file.
Yeah.
But guys, after this I'm gonna have to go. I've got to go start dinner. I'm gonna cook a little bit tonight. Yes, Pat boils water.
Pat knows how to do a microwave.
Shit, yeah, I got 2 TV dinners in the fridge. Actually, I'm going to put together a cordon bleu.
Cordon bleu.
Yep. With some French-style string beans and some scalloped potatoes. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, let's see what happens now. And it's still there. Where in the hell is that at? Okay, see, if I take this and I open up the i3D file in Notepad, it comes up. Let me bring it up. Let me see if I can kind of get a gist of where it is or what it is. Maybe you can help me with this, Mike. I'm bringing up the i3D file now, guys. Okay. So I'm going to look for this, and it pops up. It's right here. But I can't figure out what that is. See, all this right here used to be in the fire department before I changed it to section. And I don't know what that is. Sectional Torah 1. And it doesn't say anywhere that this is a trigger, I don't think. Static, scale, clip, shadow. See, usually it say is a trigger, and it says yes or true or false. But I'm not showing that this is a true. It's almost like there's another fire station on the map somewhere. Because all this right here was part of the fire department before I changed the name. But let me see if see. Section _1. Let's see if that comes up. Nope. And that's what I named the other fire department. The fire department. That is so weird how that still shows up. But it doesn't say anything about a trigger except the name right there. It doesn't say this is a trigger, true or false. So I don't know what that is. Okay, there has to be somewhere there is another police station underground or something, up in the sky somewhere.
I wish you luck, Pep, but I gotta drop off myself.
Yeah, I'm fixing to have to drop off too.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, so what's the last things I put in here? Carbon factory, that's not going to be it, I don't think. No, because that was all part of the fire department. No, it's not all. I had all this and I didn't have any warnings at all. Let me see if there's a police department up through here somewhere. Yeah, a craft dinner factory would be nice. Now, I have a craft factory. It makes butter and all that other stuff. I think butter and cream and I forgot what else it makes. Okay, there's the balloon. What is that? Fried hog? See, this is stuff that I put in. I don't remember a fried Hoff. Okay, Jeff. Man, you have a great evening.
I think he was asking if you was going to be on tomorrow.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I am. After 5, probably. Okay, that's the graveyard. Okay. So, cemetery, Pepsi, cannon. I did not see another police station, but there is something wrong. Why that keeps coming up? Well, it's not the fire department or the police stations. Let me save again and see what happens. Yeah, I know what you meant, Paul. I know you're just distraught about the missing trash cans. I understand, man. Takes a lot out of you. Somebody takes your damn trash can. Okay, so that's done. So let me just try this one more time and see what happens. No. Get out of there. Yes. Let's go. Shit. See, that i3D file was open. I'm gonna have to save again. So it'll overwrite the i3D. Yes, I'd like a cup of coffee would be very, very nice. But Nikita, I'm real scared to say anything about donuts because people are going to relate that to a police officer, and then I'm screwed. So if you think I need a donut, please get me one, like a glaze or a chocolate covered. That's fine. No black. I need 2 sugars, 1 cream. Paul wants 2 sugars and no cream. Why do I feel like I hadn't accomplished a damn thing today on this map? Okay, so that should do it. Now let's go in. I was just saving the game again, guys. I'm going in game now.
Well, you did get rid of that hot air balloon noise.
Yeah, well, that was a plus. I got so sick of hearing that. But all this time I thought it was some kind of startup audio file. I didn't realize it may be the air balloon in the background loading. Because the only time you can even hear that is if you're flying and you go up next to the hot air balloon.
There ain't no siren sounds on this map, is there?
Sirens?
Right.
No, I deleted all those audios.
Oh, good.
Because there was. You'd ride by the fire department and all you'd hear is sirens going off. I was like, oh, hell no. So I went in and deleted all the audio files, and then I had to do the same thing to the air balloon, find the path and delete it. Okay, so
I'd hate to be harvesting hemp and hear that go off and me jump out the tractor.
yeah, no kidding. Rear, rear, rear. Okay, so let's save. Why does it take... It seems like it's taking an extra time to save. Move a little bit more. And save again. Quit. Well, it's good to know it's not my police departments or fire departments, so I can bring those back. But what is it? It's like there's a police department somewhere. Let's see, 2. Okay. Let's bring up the log again. It's still there. What the hell is that? I don't get it. All these loaded okay. The horses. See, there is no more warnings except for these. And this is about the multiple player. That's fine. And that's it. I don't know. I have no idea. But it's still there. Alright guys, that's enough for me for one day. I've got to go and start dinner and guys, I really here, let me switch the cameras over to the map. But guys, I really appreciate you showing up. I'll be back tomorrow after 5 p.m. Because I'm going to continue to look for this this warning. I also need to back up the file and delete the crop duster off the field so I can release 2.2 unless some miracle happens and I'm able to fix it real quick, but I very seriously doubt it. But hopefully, I mean, as soon as I find this warning and where it's coming from, I'll be able to release version 2.2. Guys, y'all have a great evening. Say goodbye to, good night to Mike, and good night, Nikita. Jeff, Paul, y'all have a great evening, man.
Good night, folks.